Hello, everyone. Today's story will show us why dedication and persistence are essential to achieving our dreams. As we go through the tale, we'll also pick up some new words and see how to use them in sentences. An excellent way to practice English while enjoying a good story. Stay with us until the end. In a lively village, it was a normal morning. People were busy with their daily routines. Some were trading goods, others heading to the fields, and a few were opening their little shops. Among them, under a shady tree, sat a young man seemingly lost in thought. This was Theo, a boy known for his laziness despite being healthy and strong. Tall, fit, and capable, yet something inside him had stolen his motivation. Theo never worked, but dreamed endlessly of becoming wealthy. He relied on luck instead of effort, and even his meals were often gifts from generous villagers. One morning, a wealthy merchant began giving fresh milk to villagers as a token of thanks for a fruitful year. Theo, hearing about it, didn't hesitate to join the queue. Soon, he held a pot of milk, gleaming and fresh. Excited, he hurried home to prepare it. With the stove and firewood ready, thanks to his father leaving early for work, Theo boiled the milk. Their small kitchen also had 2 slices of bread on the table. After a while, the bubbling milk was ready. Theo poured some, enjoyed it with the bread, and kept the rest by his bedside. But instead of helping his father in the fields, Theo lay down and began daydreaming. In his mind, the milk would magically turn into cheese by morning, which he could sell at the market. With that money, he'd buy a hen. The hen would lay eggs, the eggs would hatch, and eventually he'd own a thriving poultry farm. His imagination didn't stop there. He pictured selling the chickens to buy cows, opening a dairy farm, and becoming so wealthy that even royalty would purchase his goods. Then he imagined marrying a beautiful woman from a rich family and raising a perfect son, who he hoped would never be lazy like he once was. Lost in this fantasy, Theo swung a stick in pretend punishment and accidentally knocked over the pot of milk. The spill brought him back to reality. He cleaned up the mess, but the daydream lingered in his mind. The next morning, he wandered through the village, hoping someone would give out charity again. But nothing changed. His life remained the same, poor and unremarkable. Friends, often we dream of achieving great things, yet do nothing, simply sitting idle. This is a hard truth. What if we decided that from today, our actions would match our ambitions? To succeed, we need hard work. To excel, we need discipline. To receive blessings, we need sincere effort and prayer. Even a lazy person can achieve success by changing habits and taking action. Let's also learn some new words from today's story. Aspirations, strong hopes or ambitions to achieve something. Example, she has big aspirations to become a doctor. Distribute, to give something to people. Example, the teacher distributed homework to all students. Bountiful, large in amount. Example, the garden had a bountiful harvest this year. Imagination, the ability to form ideas or pictures in the mind. Example, children often have very active imaginations. Poverty, the state of being extremely poor. Example, many people live in poverty despite working hard. Miserable, very unhappy or uncomfortable. Example, he felt miserable after losing his favorite toy. Accidentally, without intending to, by mistake. Example, she accidentally dropped the glass on the floor. Fantasy, an idea or dream that is not real. Example, he had a fantasy of flying like a superhero. Persistent, continuing to do something despite challenges. Example, she was persistent in solving the puzzle until she got it right. Generosity, the quality of being kind and giving. Example, her generosity was evident when she donated food to the shelter. Today, we learned not only a story, but also new words and ways to use them. Remember, learning English can be fun when practiced regularly. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue exploring and learning together in the next story.